Now I am live, honey. Do you want to share it? You going into work?
No, there's a fucking store.
Okay.
Which would be a nice presentation. Destroyed my leg last night.
Share it?
Not yet. Oh no, I was actually open
It just makes you feel comfortable. I think Marty may be the most
God, it's being slow.
relaxed.
It wasn't actually doing half bad, except when I was trying to watch John Wick. Apparently, the fight scenes were moving too fast.
I mean, yeah, point.
No, I think this battle made it go faster.
On seafood Alfredo.
I don't care, like, man, whoever came up with, like, the John Wick idea, fucking great. I feel like that last
Why is
one, though,
it-
was kind of, like...
Hey, Nats, how's it going? All of a sudden, my...
Keanu Reeves is perfect for that.
You said food plus action was love.
Yeah, that guy's a fucking legend, man.
He is probably the kindest, or amongst the kindest, celebrities that are out there.
Hey, and he believes in the whole ancient civilization, advanced civilization theory. Or I should say, he believes that our timeline is a little bit off compared to what archaeologists and anthropologists are saying it is. So, kudos to him for actually
I still think that our family was onto something when they stated that we are just following through with the cycle where we build up our technology to such a point that we wipe ourselves and most of the living things off the planet, and then it starts back up all over again.
I just feel like, concept of the great filter. There is a point in time, as you just stated, where our technology gets to a point where it complicates the way we live on this planet. It complicates our relationship with each other. And we can either choose to come together, bring together our scientific endeavors to create a better world, or we can continue to have conflict, which we already know causes us to hoard our technology. There are whole facets of our science, if you would, that has been blacklisted. The mainstream media, the general public doesn't understand that we
All right.
use this science, or this science has developed far enough
Oh yeah.
to be used. And
Even on the geopolitical stage, science has come to such a point that if we were to actually stop and let people utilize social media appropriately, then we would do away with the two-party system altogether. And that would probably change things, if not definitely change things for the better. Because the two-party system has now officially been completely bastardized by industry, lobbying and such.
I saw this funny quote, or okay, let's say it was a news article headline where, and it was, if I'm not mistaken, off of Fox, where they're trying to make this Democrat out to be this villain. They're just all like, I think they were talking about Bill Gates. Don't like the guy, mind you. Okay, not like everything he does is bad. Not everything he does is good. Okay, definitely some sketchy things in his past. Granted, but they're all just like, and he was paying money to certain politicians to get their vote on certain topics, and
That's everybody.
And I'm just sitting there, I'm just like, that's literally how it works.
If you don't-
for everyone.
Call everybody out the
Like-
same. That's what I started telling my friends that are on the left or on the right. I'm just like, if you're going to be talking shit about this person, go for it. Then you've got to start talking shit about your person the same way, because they did the same fucking shit. Like, I go after both sides of the party aisle now. All right, let's get out there and get to watering before I get into a heap of political discussions that will bore you to death. By the way, ew, new haircut. I did. I was in high heels all day. Ooh, yikes. Like, I hear those have certain effects on the human body that are sought after. Why does it always sound like there's something moving in that fucking TV? But, ow. Cut the Wi-Fi out. Soldier at your command. Oh my god. Is that still on? Luckily, I turned it on today. Oopsie. We had to wash the dogs. You joining the military, Jason? You're gonna go and live through some experiences, that's for sure. Yes, happy Labor Day weekend. I ain't in the military, and I don't joke around about that because people get fucking serious. And I piss off people enough just by being myself. I do not need to give them a little bit more motivation. I really don't. Alright. Now, I have done a little bit of work around these bushes, especially over here in this corner. I know I said I would do this stuff with you there, but kind of chose not to. I'm not going to focus too much on watering. We're going to get it done as quickly as possible because today while I was going through, I noticed that there were some wet spots. But yeah. I only got about maybe an hour's worth of work in today. Oh. But they are cute. Yeah, but they're so painful. Or so I've heard. I always get a buzz cut, by the way. I don't go and get some fancy haircut. I don't see the point of doing that when a buzz cut just looks a-okay. It's easy, it's effective, and it stays short for long enough that it doesn't become a problem until much, much later. I need to come out here next weekend and proceed further into this with the scraping. Because what you do is you take the scraper, you get all that the grass and everything else scraped up off the ground, and then you go through with either a rake or what we have is a pitchfork, and you rake everything up into a pile and you pitch it off to the side. And eventually, this is what you see everywhere. Alright. I don't want to get hit by a fucking car. Alright. I like my blueberry patch, and if we are losing some of them, I'm going to be buying more of them because I like my blueberries. Starting, you know when you start calling things your babies, these blueberries are somewhat my babies. Someone else owns them, but I have been taking care of them all summer. Hand watering them, pulling the weeds at their base, making sure that the ivy doesn't choke them out. Cutting off the dead that is on their limbs to give them a little bit more circulation amidst their stems. Like a nerd. Alright. Oregon's really good. We have a wide variety of various plants that you can grow out here. We even have grape growing areas that do quite well. Ooh, ouch. There's a holly plant right there that needs to come out. Just scraped up the back of my leg. Hey, Tyrus. How's it going? Is your foot feeling better? You didn't break it again, did you? You're not getting in any more trouble? I still couldn't find the news article. Look at this shit. I wish I could have gone further, but I had a kind of a lazy day today. Yesterday. It's been a lazy weekend. Probably not the best for trying to lose weight, but we've cut down on the amount of food that we've eaten. So hopefully that helps. Blackberries are a pain in my ass. And I've got to come back through here again because the ivy's getting out of control. The closer it is to the back and that monstrosity, the worse off it's going to be. It's going to be pulling ivy and scraping all throughout this area. Alright. Not built for tight places. Okay. So tonight is pull-up night. We are going to be trying to get our biceps and our back muscles aching. Not so much the elbows again. Oh my God, it's Sugar Daddy Durst, the actual military guy. I got a haircut. And no bald spot. Look at that. Beautiful. My wife was actually worried that I had one until she got done giving me the buzz cut, and she's like, oh, thank God. I was born in Paradise, which coincidentally burned down. I shit you not, Paradise burned down. California, that is. So, yeah. Unfortunately for Paradise, the politicians of Paradise decided that they didn't want to go and do the logical thing when it came to preventing wildfires and keeping their trees appropriately thinned out They actually passed a law preventing it, and so everything burned. Not good. Fuck. It was getting to the point where I was thinking about, hey, we either cut it now or we comb it back. One or the other. I will never get rid of my goatee, though. That stays. Something I'll never give up and never surrender. Got all these blackberries. Next weekend, we're going to be having even more time here at the house. Maybe I'll bring you guys out here when I take care of it. But like I said, it's going to be a combination of scraping and trimming these blackberries. We cannot effectively dig them out because they're too close to the blueberry plants. You don't want to go in there and damage the roots of the blueberry plants. But we can cut them and get rid of them that way. Does mean we're going to have to come back and hit them again and again and again until they run out of energy to grow and effectively die. But such is life. It's the same thing you do with a lawnmower when you've got blackberry vines trying to encroach in your area. So you set that sumbitch on low and you mow them over. I think this is as far out of this way I can get. Blackberries are great. Oh my god, guess what? It's Nub's tail! Kitty, kitty, kitty! Kitty, kitty. Oh, he's walking faster. He's like, fuck you guys. Yeah, we have, like I pointed out before, we got thornless blackberries on that side of the yard. Eventually, I will be getting around to working on making a flower bed over there and over underneath the trees. We'll also be getting some of those water bags for them, probably during the winter when they're cheaper. And we're going to stock up on provisions to get this place looking professional. Fall and winter are the best times of year to do that, by the way. Well, I'm sorry I can't keep it interesting. I only got a funny looking face. That's all I've got to work with here, folks. I don't know where everybody's at, but it's been a pretty dead chat up until I get into the house. And then things kind of pop off from there. Because we're doing the wild shit in the house. Like exercising and taking care of animals. Alright. Oh, it's alright, Nat. We'll see if tomorrow brings any wild antics. Seems to be a reoccurring problem on Mondays to such an extent that I pretty much have to pre-plan for shenanigans to pop up on Mondays. Started about 2 weeks ago. Probably 3 weeks ago now, technically. Drunk guy shows up in a U-Haul. And despite the fact that he was on site for well over an hour, the cops never showed up to deal with his drunk ass being behind the wheel of a U-Haul. And they didn't They didn't swing by until the next day when the guy was long gone. Could have driven down to California in that amount of time, if not halfway across the country. Though it seemed to me he was very local. I'm just saying, like, guys, when somebody says there is an individual who is, heavily intoxicated, driving a U-Haul, and we have him on the site, you could literally prevent somebody from dying simply by reacting and responding to the phone call and getting him out of the driver's seat. I can't because the laws are fucked up here in Oregon. Nat, you should probably get some sleep. School's tomorrow. And it's not going to be fun. That's one thing I do not miss is the days where I was super exhausted going to school. That was the worst. Oh my God, that's right. I completely forgot because I work on Labor Day, but I'm getting time and a half, so money, 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 money. It's gonna be like $900 to $1,000 right there. Ugh. Right in the paycheck. That's after taxes too. Alright, we're actually making a lot of progress here. We're well over halfway done. When I came in here to start meddling with the dirt, I noticed the dirt was still wet from 2 days ago, so I'm not trying to just sit here and saturate things anymore, because I know it's going to be well off anyway. Just spray and go away. I'm pretty sure most of these plants still have plenty of moisture under the ground. I just want to be sure because this week's going to be kind of warm again. And next weekend, we're going after it again. I got to keep this place looking sharp. Should probably do the same thing with the front of my house too. But I love me the blueberry patch. Nighty night, Nats. Get some sleep. See you tomorrow. I just watered a fucking tree. Lord have mercy. I never claimed that I was smart. That's just what they expect from me. I never said I'd solve some problems. I seem to just cause misery. I don't know why y'all are angry. I told you I really shouldn't stay. I don't have anything to keep going with that song, just so you know. So I guess I now know why you all are angry. For a while there, I had it going. I be a dummy bunny. I mean, if you say so, but don't be too hard on yourself, because there'll be a lot of dumb people out there that are far worse than you are. Have you ever ratted on yourself to the IRS? No? Then you're smarter than I am. And show up to school tomorrow, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Oh my God. You're gonna be running a mile. What are you gonna say if they say that they had nothing better to do? Oh God. That would be me. That would 100% be me. Show up to a extracurricular activity like that and just be like, I didn't have anywhere else to go. That was literally me in high school. Yeah, but there are a lot of normal people that can't handle people. There really are. That's why a lot of people daydream about winning the lottery and buying a cabin out in the middle of fucking nowhere where they don't have to deal with people. Where even the IRS agents and the other 3-letter agencies just say, not my problem. Not my problem. Because nobody wants to go that far out of their way. That's where everybody wants to live. People pay big money here in Oregon to go and live out where they really ought not. On properties that are extremely hard to maintain because they're rugged and in the middle of animal territory. Because they just don't want to fuck around with people anymore. So, you're not alone. Just people slapped a label on you. No! Shit. See, like I said, renegade, there are people worse off than you. Just saying. Take Sugar Daddy Durr's word for it. You don't get much dumber than that. Fuck. And I thought I had problems. I may not be good at the math, but I can tell you what, I'd only need to walk into a door once to figure out that it opened the other direction. Yeah, no, everybody makes mistakes, man. That's not... We're told that office jobs and other jobs fucking... they're better for you, they're better suited for the modern man. When the fact of the matter is, a lot of office jobs will wind up ruining your health because you're not active. I recommend people try, and you're probably not beyond the ability to do this. Look into taking welding classes. Look into taking, trying to be an apprentice, working on buildings. Get into carpentry. Do stuff that requires you to lift. And don't start out lifting a lot, because that'll dissuade you from wanting to lift again, trust me. Just dip your toe into it. See if you like it. I win, renegade. Yeah. But, we do thank you for your service. I just wish that the government hadn't abused you and the rest of our military boys the way that they did. There were a lot of situations you guys shouldn't have been put in. And, yeah. It's too late to change a lot of what's been done. A lot of people are broken. I did see something that was a little bit uplifting. 3 of my favorite content creators who do a lot of the comedy skits and whatnot. I didn't realize they were all military veterans. One of them works at a Harley Davidson shop, and they collabed and did a bunch of skits together. And just bonded. So they found a group of individuals to click with because they all share one thing in common: making people laugh. And when I saw that, it made my heart warm up just a little bit more than it was. Because, yeah, depression is a very, very substantial problem amongst service members. Yep, it's psychological more than it is physical. Doing the same monotony over and over again until you finally snap. And I think that's where midlife crises tend to come from a lot of the times, is people realize that they're wasting what little better part of their life they have left, and they go into a frenzy where they want to do something reckless because it'll be their last chance to do so. I hope I don't get there. There have been a few times where I've thought that maybe I was wasting my life with security, and then they increased my pay, and I was just like, fuck it. Fuck it. I will make it interesting. I will walk 50 miles a week. I will use it to get fit. I will take my time to be an active participant in this little section of society that I'm a member of. And thus far, it's only gotten me raises. Raises and praises. In phases. Yeah. Doesn't get better than that. Yeah, no, they don't get it. First of all, the military is, supported by dark humor. That's the military's thing. If you really, make friends with a service member and you get them to open up, 90% of their jokes will make your jaw drop at first. You kind of have to ease your way into joking with them because a lot of people aren't really prepared for that kind of humor. They just don't get it. And after a time, you will. Oh, you will. But it takes a lot. Yeah, the forever sleep jokes are funny until people start becoming a little bit too serious. Because some people really, really, really hurt like that. Yeah, it's true. Now, if you're in a good office building, they should have air purification systems. And they should have maintenance that at least occurs yearly for said systems. If you're in a good office building. Closest I ever came to having to work in an office building was over at the appliance store where I worked at, and that really wasn't even that kind of setting. I've been fortunate. Most of my working career has been outside on gardens. Hey, Gio. I tell you, there's nothing better than going out and splitting log rounds with a maul when you are getting over heartache. Nothing but violence. Yeah. It's the only occasion where you can say playing with wood helped me get over heartache. Just saying. I think you're the only British mod, so I mean, there is that. Yeah. One of the biggest problems is that I foresee is when you go and you make yourself useful, and then the only thing you get out of being useful is simply acquiring more work upon yourself. Had to deal with that at my job too as a security officer. When we started having what is that? Scheduling conflicts. I took it upon myself to make contact with other officers and set up at least the officers that would come in, and then I left it up to the supervisors to plug them in appropriately after it took me days to get a hold of anybody at my site who was a supervisor. So I had to do basically a supervisor's job and then find a supervisor to finish the job. It's because I don't call people overseas, Geo. I don't have long distance. It's, I have the sudden urge to throw copious amounts of tea into the harbor. Durs for the win. Oh my fucking god! I forgot! Do I have my green screen up on here? Create lighting, retouch, hide video, mute, flip, close. Damn it! That's rude. They need to give me my green screen back, because I have a beautiful screenshot that I took. Screams America! And that screams protein fart. Don't know if you guys heard it. Some of these bushes, some of these blueberry bushes went from being like 5 foot tall to being 6.5 feet tall by the end of this season. Like, for real. We did a good job, guys. We did a really good job. That sounds... Nope. I thought it might be a police cruiser. Can't wait to get this whole place looking top notch. Oh, it's gonna be so nice. Alright. So we skipped breakfast this morning. But I have been snacking on sugary treats and some not so good trail mix. So, and 1 egg. So, pray that I get at least 15 miles a day in each day, because I'm gonna need all that calorie burn. Manufacturing plant will be easier because your job duties are very clear and you don't have to deal with. Oh, it depends entirely on what kind of setting it is. Or you can get yourself a simplistic job where you deal with general public, like parking cars. Where I work, they've got that. Usually it turns out pretty easy. All right. So. What? You guys need to stop knocking stuff off the table. Well, at least the headset's charged for tomorrow if I get a chance to play. Now let's get our straps going here. Let's see here. She is antisocial. We just fed her the other day. These are assistant straps for this. And you go and we strap it up right here. And before I start this, I'm going to go and use the restroom again. Seems to be a reoccurring theme here at the house. I hate it. Till, and from what I remember, all it takes is one rude customer to ruin your day. Well, that depends entirely on how you can handle criticism and being able to brush off bad antics. I'm pretty good at it. I'm not exactly sure why.
If your family is living in this crazy house with your family, if you are, you have not told us squat. If you continue on this path of not telling us anything, you're going to end up in that hole you're living. Hey, your horse, the nice ingredients. I'll give you a gift wrapped. Wait, I know my confidence has spun out of control without me ever realizing this. I feel like I'm an underdog and I don't. Why do you feel like you're the underdog? Tell me, go down being told, to lose your accent. Immigrating from South Africa to Tupelo, Mississippi was a huge culture shock. I moved here when I was 8 years old. You don't think I lived through food and all of that stuff as a kid. My parents spoke to me in weird language and I had weird things I brought to school to deal with those demons. Even if it means you have a good cry every once in a while, but they're going to do it right now. Oops, there goes Gianna. She pulls it out straight away and I know what my problem is. I know where I came from. I'm using that and I have this newfound confidence within me that is going to make me completely destroy this challenge. Overall, I think I had all the comfort in front of the camera. I know exactly what I want to do. I'm very keen on my mission and how I want to make it with this through this door, this job. I can't want to be for my life, for my life. And I'm absolutely catching up. So we'll go to this after reflection on that. A little bit more in the technical department. So wait, see you stop talking.
Oh.
It's all right. We get a lot of lost souls around here. It's fine. Question is, do I just do the wag grip and try that son of a bitch out? All the way down. First of all, make sure nothing's gonna snap off and hit me in the testiculars. Woo! Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good night.
Move.
Come on.
I'm just a little worried, they've got no energy. Are they gonna seem like a star?
Whoa! Woo! I didn't almost die.
Everybody loves you.
I also wonder if, I know over time the straps kind of the rubber in them degrade a little bit. I wonder if there's any kind of like solution that we can put on them to make sure that it doesn't happen. It's more like in a year or two, I worry about that, but like, I keep imagining that thing snapping and that is going to be a very bad day.
I think my cooking skills, my personality, and just my overall presence is going to push me through.
But it's been a year or so. My party is going to need to.
Well, I hope not. I hope not. Whew. We're gonna do the same thing with this that we did with the others. I already feel it in my back and on the biceps. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do a few, step away. Probably gonna just use one foot in the strap just in case it starts falling backwards. I'll catch myself.
I need to let the camera in, and I need to let American in. All right, thanks, Ernie. I got that. I feel a lot better. He's probably one of the most effective teachers I've.
All right.
Hey, everybody. My name is Jensen Cottow.
Just tried the wider grip. I've been kind of putting a narrow grip on it. But they say that pull-ups work out your biceps and your back. What we're going to do is we're going to do one set of hopefully 12 pull-ups. Hey, Fulio da Stufer. Then we are going to curl the kettlebell a few times. Whew. Oh, it's Fulio the Stufer. Like I said, I never said I was smart. Also, never said I was attentive. I might have said Coolio. All right, here we go. So we do have our bitch straps right here. Help me do my job. Right, so we put one, put through here. One, two, three. Whoa.
And we have just help us out with
Oh, fuck.
Wow, this is exciting. I mean, he started out exactly
Ugh.
where we are right now. He took this whole process and turned it into such great success.
What?
This work started for me, and it looks like you guys have a fantastic crew this year.
Or maybe we'll just do the pull-ups. Damn.
So some people say that we can
So your challenge this week is for each team to host a live special in front of a
So the
studio.
30th today?
This is why. 31st. Second takes, no cheat news, no oops. You gotta keep the show rolling, no matter what happens. And trust me, it will probably happen. This is big. Live presentation, no breaks, no retakes, no nothing. During your special, there'll be a host there. You gotta help you along. And that will be. Hey, Gideon is a very long persona. I'm nervous.
12 pull-ups, full bungee. And by full bungee,
Theme of your special. Team out. You will have Halloween.
seriously, it's Halloween every day.
thank you, Fulio. I do appreciate it. And by bungee, I do mean these right here. Each of these bungees represents a level of weight taken off. It'll be very, very minute weight at first. We're not quite there yet because on the wide grip, I can't get my chin above the bar. On the close in grip, just inside the wide grip, I can get my chin above the bar. So I thought the wide grip was supposed to make it easier, but that's not what I'm seeing, not what I'm experiencing. And it is making my arm sore. All right. The Critter Cult Empire, Spanky.
This is what I don't understand, dude. I would have kicked that guy away from me and I would have took that away from me.
No, we're not going outside. No, I'm moving them out of the way, you dumb dog. You dumb dog. Huh. Honey, what are these?
One of it has 10, the other one I think has $1.
Pens? For what?
The pink ones for the rest.
Oh, okay.
Those are the, you brought those in, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. Palpatine swings a hard bargain. Didn't he get the shaft? I can't believe they tried bringing him back, though. What fucking... Well, technically they did. Palpatine?
They did there at the last.
He was dead! All I hear in the back of
Well, I
my...
mean, throughout, if you would, that universe, there have been several Siths who have learned to live beyond the normal use. So, I mean, it's like one of their ultimate powers that they can achieve.
Alright.
In this particular case, they're using science to do it, not just the force.
Yeah.
Point that out.
Just saying, they
Nerdy, but
they cloned the asshole this time. They didn't just have him pop out and say, "Hey, I'm alive." All right. What?
You saw him at high school data this month.
You are just as bad as I usually am. What?
Today's last day of the month.
I know. Pretty sure I did that yesterday.
It's weird though, because I've been using Wi-Fi the whole time.
Gio says hi, Micah.
what up?
One of these days, Micah will get his own YouTube channel going. It'll be nothing but...
I was thinking about creating like my own account and just kind of like going undercover, you know?
Oh, fuck.
In the group chat, just to mess with everybody.
That would be funny.
That'd be hilarious.
This fits perfectly into my POV because I'm making this pretty. This is going to be nice.
We can get custom bed sheets.
And it's going to be perfect. I think that you guys
The British King would subscribe. Please, please don't have him subscribe. We have people in the group chat that say things like, oh, what is that saying that they used to say all the time back in the day? In response to God Save the Queen, the God Save the King, there's another response. Oh yeah, it was usually just gunshots. Never mind, we can't do that. Fuck. Ah, the things you can't get away with.
What the fuck?
There's butter, pepper jelly, cayenne, also love pineapple, and let them sort of dry a bit before you start them.
Tea in the harbor. You know, a lot of the members that signed the Declaration of the Independence, they lost a good portion of their livelihood. You can be my queen. Nope. We don't do that shit around here. That's a little too Portland for this section of Oregon. Thank you very much. All right, so these right here are dubia roaches. The males are the ones that have the wings. The females, right here, have the shiny abdomen and carapace, exoskeleton, if you would. Oh, okay. And this right here is one. Can I please see you, sir? You're okay. You're fine. This guy is a fresh molt. Look at that. Got me fucked up. Oh, God. I, in fact, do not insist. So that is what a fresh molt roach looks like. Can I get you to climb off of me now? Good boy.
Arrived at the food star kitchen this morning and have
There's no fucking way. I am so sorry, Spanky. How do you know it was... just... Did you take it to the vet, and the vet, like, checked in on it and was like, yeah, your snake's having a heart attack? Did it at least live a nice, long, healthy life? I swear to God, if this is a Johnson joke, I'm going to be so very much unhappy with you. Oh, fuck, it's real. Oh, fuck. He's got into the good stuff. You're okay. You're fine. You're fine. Don't jump. Don't jump. You're okay. There you are.
This week I'm focusing on healthy, flavorful cooking. I'm making my vegetarian chili,
Look at who decided to join.
chili powder,
The
oregano,
vibes.
cumin. I'm bringing flavor, baby. I just hope that it's not going to be elements. I'm hoping that doesn't work against me.
And he's like, you woke me up, but at least I get pets.
Make sure the top is cooked. Then I'm gonna take the bone out. For my demo, I'm actually gonna debone the chicken wings. It's just taking a long time. I look at the clock, and a lot of time has passed, and I don't even know where the time went or where the time that I have. I'm not gonna debone it. Scratch that idea. A little bone inside the wing. It's not gonna make much difference. Is this your pizza dough?
Yes.
Big step up.
I like that.
A Mexican? Oh my god. Fucking Spanky. For context, Silent Ascend is from the Southern Americas, if you would. Close enough. Fucking Spanky. Silent is technically a Puerto Rican, but as far as geography goes, close enough, Spanky. Close enough. This feels too special. I don't know. Alright, baby. I do need you to move, though. Come here. Who's a poor kid? He's a good kitty. Technically speaking, yes. But geologically speaking, where is it? Where is it? Down south. Technically speaking, I think it just needs to be like a legitimate part of the United States. Like making another state. If we're going to be putting funding into it, as much as we apparently are, don't just make it a territory. Make it a state. That's probably the best for everybody involved. Possibly. Alf, we could only hope that you're ignored, because we know that if somebody actually responds to you, the whole shebang's gonna come falling apart. So Ukraine should become a state? I mean, if Russia wants to try talking about taking Alaska, is it that far-fetched for us to take Ukraine? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Kidding. Kitty, get... Okay, you are fucking doing this on purpose. Come with me. A little less of a fucking inquisition. Okay. economic support, which is fine with me. It's not really fine with me though. If you're gonna get the cash, it's gonna be your ass. Yeah, I know what you meant. After years of having to deal with various conversations on here, hey, you are not permitted in this area.
Pack up your food. It's time to do all your shows. This is here, the moment of truth, live audience. Our team has been in the bottom 3 times so far, so I'm taking this really seriously.
If you go wrong, you're killing her. You gotta keep it short for your teammate.
The time is going to be
There's another adult.
I'm going to be talking, and Emily's at the end, and she's got a lot to talk about.
Any more of you fucking adults in here?
Hello, everyone. Today you're gonna see 3 different teams put on 3 live special performances. Each one will be focusing on.
There are no adults permitted.
First up is gonna be Team Out with Halloween. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Action. Hey guys, how you doing? Great. How are you? Oh, great. Wow. The show starts and no one is saying anything. Is guy the host? Am I the host?
Stacking bodies, stacking bodies.
Hey guys, how you doing? We're presenting in front of Guy Fieri and a live audience. Oh, great. Wow. The show starts and no one is saying anything. Just to say something. Is Guy the host? Am I the host? I am freaking out. All three? No, not yet. This is a sardine that I've roasted.
Justin is nervous. His spatula is starting to shake a little bit.
This guy goes into 315 degree oil. What we're doing is we're taking the moisture out of it. We're going to make this crisp. I've never had an experience like this. Guy Fieri is the master. I'm scared, really, for the first time in this competition. A little bit of sea salt. Now, what exactly is this called? What do you make? It's called eating fish bone. It's called eating fish bone? That's the whole name of the recipe? I don't know. What do you think? Awesome. Okay. I wasn't myself during that performance, and I think that the judge's advice of, be careful, don't get too cocky, might have seeped in a little too hard. Anything else going on here? Is that the only dish we got? You guys
Another Diddy case. Oh my god. Y'all are terrible. Stop hiding under the water dish. There's a reason why I stopped trying to. Oh my god, I could fucking fix this with a fucking paper towel.
Oh, I am so stupid.
So I come trick or treat, I get fish head and bones and hot chili. That's right, these guys.
I'm Marty, and my friends call me Marty with parties because I am all about parties entertaining.
There we go. Now, they can't just tip over the water dish and get rid of their water. Why didn't I think of that in the first place? I literally did it for the crickets too. Alright. So, these are orange head crickets. They are I guess you'd call barely a tropical species. They like to reproduce in temperatures as low as 56 degrees. We know this, at least with this batch, because we caught them reproducing at those temperatures while we had the animals out in the reptile trailer. They were on the other side of the heat-catching barricade. And they were doing the dirty the entire time. Critter, did you see pics from the powwow? No, I did not. Nah, I'm good where I am. There is such a thing as too high, and it sucks. With all areas being molested. There we go. Terrible. I don't think we're gonna do dumbbell curls. I think we're just gonna stick with pull-ups to see if it makes my my biceps sore. Especially since we're doing it the same level that we did the dips. All right. Actually, I just prevented a roach orgy. I made a roach orgy before on accident, but I just prevented one now. The roaches are now slowly being froze to death. One, two, three.
I like the way she moves. She's a lot of personality. The only thing I really just got her on is she went over her time. I think I said something. They were her teammate, Emily. I think she thought that made her own habits. Let's taste this one section. This is cute. If you go to
I'm hitting myself in the face.
what?
I said I'm hitting myself in the face.
She still seem like she was having fun.
I was trying to get my foot out of the strap, and like the rubber bands were like right there, and as I was jerking my foot back, it was smacking me in the face. They all came together. Now, if you ain't right.
For a minute, I get caught up in talking to Guy, and I lose my track of thought. But I just hope I recover from it.
Honey, can you pass me the water? I don't want to interrupt his gameplay. Wait, have you played Onward since they updated it? No. You're probably pretty good at it. Are you in a space that's good? Okay. Pics on Messenger. Hold on. Is that over there too? My tablet? I'm not getting in his way again.
Stories, having a good time. I got this.
Oliver, back up.
The little wingettes. Okay, that's good. We're putting our own little vocabulary over here. This is the one right here. Back out of here.
It's his dick. Watch out, critter, says Spanky. No, that is a legit concern. You know, as a moderator on a group now that I actually have to moderate for, because the groups that I run are uncensored, it amazes me how many schlongs get through the algorithm that Zuckerberg says is not supposed to promote said shit. Anyway, since I've come into being a moderator, that nonsense has slowed down considerably. Them motherfuckers get banned.
I just want to play with Guy a little bit. I'm not going to be on the bottom this time because of my laid back personality.
Yet.
Sugar, if I can get it off. No brainer. One cup, one sauce. Let that cook for about
Give it a second.
Take a break to paradise right here, Fred.
All right.
Nice. Okay.
Oh.
Next up, pizza.
Let's see here. There it is. There's Matt. Oh my God, 9+ messages. Matt, you stalking me online, sir? I swear to God, if these are BDSM photos, Matt. Oh my God, it's legit. Here we go.
short break cookie.
But you made it look like football. Kind of. And now what are you dipping it into?
I'm dipping it in some chocolate. And it's not so tasty bad.
Okay.
Because we're gonna fancy this up because it needs to be crunch, right? There we go. There we go. I did good. I did really good. That's it, baby. That's it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There you go. Whew. What a rush.
Spanky, that's not funny.
Ebola was what I was looking for. I thought he was energetic, enthusiastic, incredibly warm.
I think these wings would disappear off any plane in about 5 seconds.
These are shared by Alf. Pretty sure he wanted me to share them with you guys.
It's not my favorite dish. The meatballs are a little bit like they have, that's because of the bread with the teriyaki. And
All right, next dish.
Spanky.
I love asparagus.
All right, there it is.
She knew what she was doing. She knew where she wanted that to go.
Those were really well taken too, Alf. That was phenomenal. Good job, man. What phone were you using? Was that like a legit camera?
This satisfies everything you ever wanted in dessert. I thought that she did succeed in showing how to take a dessert and
Alf. Not Alf, Spanky. Don't get too butthurt.
All right. Takes no mistakes.
Can I answer my drink? I'm dying over here.
This can be brutally honest.
Oliver, this is not for you. This is a toy for Dad. That makes it sound so much worse than it actually is.
Don't let it kill you. Same thing.
Well, then eat your food, Wolf.
Yeah, you're hungry. Okay. You have to finish up really strong.
Don't do that.
I'm not gonna say anything more. Don't do it. Just go do it.
I know when the live show happens, there's so many things to think about. I'm a little worried. I've been worried that I'm not safe if I don't step it up. This is it. So I'm just gonna work through this. Then hopefully they're gonna keep their eye. Hey guy, how you doing? I'm great. Welcome to the podcast. What we're doing today is we're cooking for kids. And we want to show you some mindful meals. We have breakfast, lunch,
Switch
and
foot.
dinner.
Switch feet.
This whole wheat breakfast pizza, and that's gonna be with my smoothie. So what I've got here is I got some spinach, I've got some kale. To get a little smooth, creamy texture, I got Greek yogurt.
Now, you don't have Greek yogurt chicken because she's Spanish?
Absolutely not.
Fantastic.
Okay, we're gonna put this up right here. Okay.
Yeah. My strength is waning. That's kind of what you want, though. If your arms and your muscles aren't sore by the time you're done working out, you're not going to get the results that you want. All right. Oliver, no. When's the last time the dogs got out? Has it been a while?
They've been out since we got back.
Oh, God. Bye, Durs. Ooh, it's getting cool out here. I accidentally wore a GoPro at a sheep event. Now I'm banned at several Irish villages. I will literally faint from laughter, and I will be going to the hospital. Because while it's funny for you, it's going to be life-changing for me. I think there are several celebrities that have done that. Oliver, no. I might have to go turn off the water. We've got to do the situation coming from his booty. Feels so cold out here now. It's so good. Well, for you, well, there goes a police officer? That did not match our jurisdiction. There's no way that was St. Helens. Oliver, that's enough. Come on. Oliver, I know you win number 2, so unless you got number 1 waiting, I know it's about time to head inside, buddy. Oliver. Come on. No, you've already went and snacked. Come on. No. Oliver, no. Come on. No. Come on. You've already went and snacked on some grass. We're not playing this game. Either go use the restroom or you're done. Oh, you better not freak out, dog. Oliver! Yes, it is a little dry, I'll give you that. My God, I did not say that, Alf. Come on, Oliver. Let's go. Oliver. I almost called Oliver Alf. Fucking holy shit. There is, in fact, a human, but he was walking on the other side of the street. Fucking holy shit. I guess I have the urge to yell at Alf now. Alf! Stop barking at people! You fucking weirdo!
Really? As usual. As usual.
Oliver's somewhat the goodest boy. Duchess. Nope. Are you gonna pop a squat? You look like you're like in the middle of deciding. Just go potty. Duchess. Duchess. Go potty. Duchess, go potty. Don't even think about it. No. Finally. Taking forever just to convince her to take a shit. Duchess, come on. Let's go. Oh my Lord. Okay. Now. No, Wolf doesn't need to go out. He's already been let out. Wolf? Wolf hasn't been let out? Wolf, do you need to go outside? Well, he's not going to the door. Wolf's not going to the door. He doesn't need out. Twisted Bliss. No. Not intentionally, anyway. We don't play them games here. Ooh! Ah! I've heard of keeping one's head on a swivel, but that's a little ridiculous right there. I don't think she's molt yet. So let's carefully bring her down.
The two teams that were most successful are both going to be safe this week. Which means the team that was least successful.
Okay. Now, put them on a leash. I did joke about once the Theraphosa apophysis gets large enough, we go and tie a string around her with a little balloon so we can see wherever she goes, and then we just kind of release her out onto the town. Like a sci-fi horror flick. Give her a clown nickname. Diabolical. What the hell? I'm pretty sure that's drool. So, did I hear a demon in the background? Maybe. Man walking a spider. Did I hear a demon in the background? Yeah. Like I said, maybe. The Theraphosa apophysis tarantula is one of 3 of the largest tarantulas that you can own in captivity. It is in the same family as the Goliath bird eater and the Theraphosa burgundy. So those are all the Theraphosa burgundy, Theraphosa blondie, and the Theraphosa apophysis. These tarantulas aren't ones that you're typically going to go out of your way to try to handle because in captivity they tend to have the same stress reaction to their environment that they do out in the wild. So you're going to get a tarantula that throws hairs, throws up threat poses, tries to nail you with her fangs when she is acting defensively.
Wherever this dark lands,
I forgot. Ahem, every day, bitch, says Alf.
Arkansas, a lot of catfish there.
I am not a witch.
Nebraska,
I'm not going to say which one of us might be a witch,
Arizona,
but one of us could be.
Please, in Alabama.
Ooh.
If I don't, I'm worried that
Presenting Overstreet Crafts. By the way, that is the business that my wife and her mom started. There's no reason, YouTube, to demonetize this live stream over that. Stupid fucking rules. You're so funny. Don't encourage him. Oh wait, too late. That's your pastime.
Well, Brian, remember you used to make the sandwiches and I was extra pissed about where you.
All right. Any of your critters are familiar? No, not a single one is that intelligent. So this right here is legs, the Theraphosa apophysis, a tropical terrestrial tarantula, typically in Brazil and Venezuela. Tropical terrestrial meaning they like to have it moist and they like it dirty. Hence why its cage is moist and dirty. They do not like to spend the majority of their time outside of their dens.
He literally came running out.
They will spend the majority of their time, in adolescence at least,
Shot at me, even though the enemy.
in their hides.
and I'm gonna make my slow cooked stew in a fast way and concentrate all those flavors.
This is not how they prefer very special ups.
It does not help that my wife actually added behavior. I swear to fucking God.
My dish is spaghetti Midwestern. From the hardworking people of
Alright.
Nebraska. It's not easy being a corn husker. They need calories. So I'm going to make the most calorie-laden dish in Food Network's history.
Ooh.
My twist on it.
Did we have any leftovers from tonight? Did they get put away already? Good.
I broke the tips off of them so they could come back here. It was either 5 or 6, and I think that's what you want for lunch.
Oh yeah, that'll be a full lunch right there. Yummy, yummy, my tummy.
Mike, I was hoping there'd be leftovers.
Oh.
Olive.
Mine that kind of came up with stuffed mushroom caps. They're quick.
The churro is here. Wait, so now we got two mother truckers that announce themselves when they come in like they're in WWE.
There's going to be plenty of leftovers, right?
What are we making tomorrow?
I gotta go sell this thing.
Oh, right. Didn't you say you were making deviled eggs pie?
No, I asked you, but we didn't get enough eggs.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want to give up your snack.
No. What?
I'm not going to peel them tonight. So anything for tomorrow, you'll have to peel yourself. I'll do the rest tomorrow.
All right. So, what did we decide on? Four per person? What was it? There's just the two of us.
Most of it's going to you.
Okay, I thought we were splitting it evenly. It's
So you would get about 4 days, I would say.
4 day. Okay. So what we're doing is we're replacing my standard snacks at work, which are usually not healthy, with boiled eggs. Where am I located at? The J is here. Now we got more people announcing their arrival. It's starting to sound like a WWE setup. Next, y'all are going to be claiming y'all slept with each other's wives and that you need to go beat each other up. And that's when my live stream's going to get taken down for hostility.
I'm thinking, Jensen, don't mess this up. Just be yourself. Hey everybody, I'm Jensen and I'm taking you on a journey as we discover the roadmap to flavor. My consensus for next.
I really did not, Alf. That is fucked up.
I'm trying really hard to be authentic. Done. I have to pray that this comes out okay. Miss Ellen.
All right. No, I think we just missed it her not too long ago. So we're going to hold off on that. This is our green bottle blue. Let's talk about it. And we showed off those pictures. Al, thank you for presenting them. Looked like it was loads of fun. Back home not too long ago, went and explored an abandoned factory today. Churro, here's the real question. Did you get footage? Did you get footage? Did you upload the footage? If you did, what do you want? What do you want? No. Oliver wants some of that attention too. You both smell like coconut. They both smell like coconut. Like coconut. You pina delagas. I tried coming up with something crafty. Terrible. Just got. I can send some of the unprocessed footage your way. If you want to. But I don't know. Actually, I think we'll wait until you process it. I've got to do the same thing with my my workout videos. What I do is I have a screen recording app that I have to use because this phone doesn't screen record. Another reason I hate this device. But at least the camera footage is better.
You just steal that from me and run up.
I'll wait until it's processed. Let me know, and then I can go and look at it because that shit is crazy. I want to go and explore an old abandoned hospital because you know that shit's gonna be haunted with a capital H. No, I'm on all messages. Thank you. I heard it's good for my brain, just like radiation. Did Critter just glide past all my messages? Your name makes me hungry, so I'm going to find some black mold and consume. I am in the king of the country, no, the country of the kings. Jay, where are you located at? Hi, Jay. Hi, Churro. As long as Critter is the target, I don't... Awesome. I don't know how long those bits of coverage are going to be. Oh shit, Critter cut his hair. There goes my handlebars. Alf, you're terrible.
I cut your hair.
So this is our green bottle blue feed Ducky. Ducky has been hard at work webbing up her cage. She still has a cricket left, you little turd. Boop.
That's not happening, brother. Spaghetti and Western. What do you think when you watch this? I don't think I smiled as much as I thought I was smiling.
Your outlook on the perspective on life is really unique and really interesting. It was a bit of an
Beautiful tarantula.
I think you can do more than that.
Now these tarantulas are somewhat unique. There are other tarantulas similar. These tarantulas come from an area that has a constantly changing environment, um, an ecosystem, if you would, that will shift between arid and humid depending on what the offshore weather is like that comes onshore. So, what you're supposed to do with them in captivity is every other day you miss their cage. Once it dries out thoroughly, you hit it again. This keeps them happy, this keeps them healthy, and this keeps them humid enough to not have health problems. All of my well, if you don't get enough sleep, Jesus, Geo, you're always in here, hanging out with us, which I appreciate. But do you ever sleep? Like, is there just an IV of caffeine going directly into your system?
Joke's on you. They're an AI.
Huh.
They never sleep.
All right, so we're not going to do too much of the hang time we did before. We're just going to be pumping up and down. Al should be very familiar with that phrase. Here we go. This is not what it looks like. This is not something in Red Room. This is, in fact, our pull-up bar. And because I did not work out my upper body or my biceps as I should have, we decided we are going to start off with some accessories so that I can at least get my chin to slowly build up the muscle mass. Now,
catfish or food, maybe not so much. I decided to embark on a weight loss journey for myself using over 150 pounds. I want to share some with you. Now, I decided to take that catfish and get the same kind of by using some pecans and some Parmesan Reggiano. I put it under the broiler and it was, oh my gosh, the flavor. My pecan and crusted catfish.
I think I counted correctly. I'm on the TISM. Yeah, there are some individuals out there that have the opposite effect. It's mostly kids when they're of a certain age, really. Or so I'm told. I wouldn't know back when I was that age. We were technically LDS. Didn't get our hands on caffeine. I'm not checking my messages anymore. Nope. Watch, it's going to be something mundane, like walnuts. But I'm still not checking it. Because that right there is sus. Very sus. Terrible. All right. All right. Whew, I am so sorry. I just ripped ass over there. It's bad. It is high protein.
feel a little frustrated. At least keep having to lead him to a point of view.
Alright. Ow.
It was interesting contrasting him with Marty. Marty knows what her brand is, which is making home entertainment easy, and she can bring that to any situation we put her in.
I think she got like a girl habits and just going on and on and on and on. But there was little to no information. Have we ever had a class as interesting as Justin in this competition before?
Seeing him next to Alexander, which is the father, which is the son.
But there's a side of him that is very intense. You know, and we certainly saw it with Guy. It was much more in his head, not giving them open.
He is a hipster. Want to see him around the winner today. They're going to be changing the chip on Apple's back.
3.
I don't know ever well enough to know if this home ec teacher is a character or is a characters wear out. Alton is fascinating, quirky, but that is Alton. You know, you got to dinner with Alton, you get the same guy.
I love the dish. I love her interpretation of the dish against the steak that she chose and then how she prepared it and right into Rat Retro. And I like how smart she was and what she put in front of us today.
Training out of that.
Gotta be careful with letting my feet swing out, because that's where you start getting this thing trying to rock back and forth. Whew.
There are 2 people that we know are safe. And that's Justin.
It worries me to see the wobble. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to take it slower so that I'm not kicking my feet around. But it was either this or a gym membership, and I am never getting a gym membership. Fuck that shit. You need to add some weights to hold it down? No. It's not that bad. The ground's just a little uneven. Don't worry about it. We're fine.
I feel relieved and sad at the same time.
Feeling it more in my biceps. It looks bad. Honey, does it look bad from your angle? On the camp? When I'm doing the pull-ups and it sways back and forth? Well, no, this going back and forth.
I think that was from you shades.
So
Okay.
yes, it does look a little sketchy, especially next to all the glass cages.
Technically, you're supposed to be using this on a flat surface. It's even got suction cups for that. But we ain't got floors that are flat surfaces like that.
Well, if I'm being completely honest with you, I've been thinking about doing like maybe upgrades to it. Like if we can drill another hole through the bottom, you know, but at the same time, once you drill it, and if you do anything.
You motherfucker!
You just look down like slips.
Anyway, you might compromise the integrity of that thing. So I don't know, putting it, drilling another hole and putting another
Duchess,
bracket.
get out.
Like I'm guessing a foot-long bracket there.
Go that way.
Would cause that sway to go away, but. Reason why I haven't tried it.
Gio says Micah sounds like an architect or builder. Kind of close, he's a stoner.
That's a pretty good one. No, I'm not that educated
Yet.
yet. Soon enough, man. That's gonna be a whole nother world. Wasted enough of my time waiting, for sure.
Girl, don't already tell me that you're trying to get out. Bitch. Move. Look at that. So this tarantula is our last Fedora Parahabana, or our eating tarantula. Your white cat looks like a younger version of my cat. Does he? Critter, can I have your blessing to marry Micah?
So who's moving which direction?
Holy fucking shit. Gio's a dude, by the way.
Uh-huh.
Oh, fuck, that's so funny. No. Maybe during this next set, I'll try to draw the device out closer to the door. I think that'll prevent it from swaying more. At least it did back when I was doing the... Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, so this is Elastiodora parahabana, or a salmon pink bird-eating tarantula. Her cage is already looking pretty moist. We're not going to go and fuck with that too much. Only so I can have shared possession of the of the green.
Then you should get with Alf. He's got more fun stuff too.
You could ask your group whether or not any of them have been keeping up to date with recent fusion technology.
I don't know if any of you have keeping up to date with recent fusion technologies or advancements. Did I say that right?
Relatively, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. See, I can relay a message. So, Elastiodora parahabana is probably one of the calmer species. Once they reach adulthood, as juveniles, they can be quite belligerent little shits. I've normalized debauchery. Yeah, Alf, that would be your fault. Hands down. Somebody brings that up, we go, yeah, that's Alf. Alf did it! It's already 9:23. Woo!
Okay, great. I'm thinking a tilapia grilled fish taco, topped with cotija cheese and smoked paprika.
Now you can think about how you're gonna name your kiosk.
Alright.
I love it. Fish all over there.
I love it. You guys have any idea what you want to do? Chicken, serrano tortillas too?
There's that.
I'm gonna go with carne asada tacos with mango salsa.
It makes the cult more raw and authentic. You know what? I actually prefer this thing right here. If it sways a little bit, that's fine. So long as it doesn't look like I'm about to go ass over tea kettle. Maybe I should bring it a little bit further away from the animals. But at the same time, I might start cracking the top of my head on the light fixture, which is literally... Hold on. Right fucking there. Ah, yes. That looks safe, right? Totally.
guys need to have personality. Okay. Because you know, the fact that you're still here is a miracle to me. I think so far, I think a lot of you could cook.
It looks like you will become a domino. Honey, is it is it moving that far back when I'm doing these exercises?
I wasn't paying attention.
I have to bring a total package.
What?
Thank you. It's like sending your kids
Don't just get out of here.
How do you make your hot chocolate? Because I know it's been some Mexican.
All right, maybe we'll move it right here. Right here. And we will try it right here. Okay? All right. But that'll be after we take care of the Balfour. All right. Now, Monocentropas balfouri tarantula are a Yemenese Monocentropas balfouri tarantulas are a Yemenese species of tarantula, which means they are an arid species. To think that this means that they get the majority of their fluids from the prey that they acquire, but that is incorrect. As a matter of fact, Monocentropas balfouri do prefer to have a water dish in their enclosure. This gives them the to go and drink at their leisure. Sometimes the tarantula is not hungry but is thirsty just like the rest of us. I have watched them drink out of the water dish. I know for a fact that they need one. Anybody out there tries to tell you that a Monocentropas balfouri doesn't need a water dish is off their rocker. These tarantulas are considered heavy webbers. However, they will burrow at a younger age to stay out of the prying eyes of predators. Don't you even think about it. He is too. He's a piece of those tarantulas. Yeah, I am getting lazy with animal poetry. I'll start back up soon enough, but oh my God, don't say that out loud.
Progress?
I swear to fucking God. I have one poem, but it is not very good. And I've been more focused on surviving the heat snaps than I have at writing poetry. Don't give him ideas, Gio! Mother. What do I have to do now? Time him out right at the end of the live? Oh my God. Fuckers are diabolical.
I've got 6 burners and 6 pots going. Whatever it is, we have time for this.
All right. So these are our Monocentropas balfouri. And you can definitely tell that they are a heavy webbing species. Look at all of that. I think that she's got a thicker booty. Maybe it's wishful thinking, but look at that. This is the male. His name is Larry. Larry has a bum leg and is 7 years old, which is absolutely obscene for a tarantula. But we've had him for 7 years, raised him from a sling. He managed to tickle her fancy at least once. So we're keeping a close eye on her to see if she balloons out at any point and starts having babies. Alf, I have detected second use jokes. You have used it before. It's a placeholder for the real thing. Some dudes say that about the thing that's up in the top drawer next to the bed, too. Anyway. Oh, I went there. These tarantulas like it dry. Have it, what?
What ingredient they have to go into the food that they've already started making? Chicken.
Gross. Are they at least making something savory?
Not all of them.
Oh no.
One person's making churros.
That was some robot voice. That's right. I prefer the stereotypical British voice.
Who's gonna take out the others?
I volunteer for this because it relies on my mom. My mom was the only person to ever cook chicken livers. So I'm gonna make carne asada tacos and chicken liver tacos. I got this. The only thing I think for you can make some kind of crouton. You can drop a chicken liver crouton into your.
I got stuff with chicken livers. So after making chicken liver toast, I actually think it could go chowder.
Chicken liver chowder?
No, chicken liver toast to dip into clam chowder.
Oh.
Basically, they make a chicken liver mousse to a spread, basically, to put on the
How do you
toast.
taste this? Sweetheart, everyone's coming to me a little bit.
No. No! Get in your kennel!
Did she?
She's got litter all over her face!
I can't carry my whole
Are you stupid? You did.
dish. This is going to be a difficult challenge.
She's not getting treats again.
I wanted to roll about 50 bars.
And she licked my hand.
Get the beef and veal.
Fucking licked my hand with her cat litter mouth.
Lots at one time. Nothing is going fast, and I'm running out of time. Today I'm making each churro with this spicy hot chocolate.
How many times has our American dog over the
I'm thinking I need to just add some more flour. My fingers, hoping it's gonna work. I don't know. Now we have 5 minutes left.
I was so guilty because both times she has no idea why
I'm excited that I got excited done. And I'm tasting it and it's perfect. It's like that. Everything is taking so long to get the beef brown. I have to roll 150 rice balls tomorrow.
You have brought the dog to the kitty litter, and then
It's actually a really good idea. Duchess, come here.
because when it's treat time, she
Duchess, come here. Come here. Come on, Duchess.
We have 1 hour to get everything unpacked, organized, and start cooking. Just gotta roll. You gotta roll. Alright, where's my lighting? Someone in pico de gallo? Guacamole. Oh my god, you don't know how to spell these? No, I don't know how to spell this. It's okay, we'll tell them to welcome South Africa right up the menu. No big deal. Nikki, okay? Just focus. For my Baja California inspired dish, I have a lot of components. I have about a 7-step process to making one plate. Start vinegar? Go. I'm gonna pay this 1 more cent. I have slaw, I have fish, I have tortilla that needs to be steamed. Treat fish like it's kind of shield together. Screw USA, go USA. Go USA! Is it USA? So I take my dough out of the bowl and I get it into the oil frying, and I realized that my dough didn't hold up like I wanted. These are muscle fries that I bought yesterday that are coming out more crispy instead of delicate. We don't have churros, we don't have a dish. What am I going to present? I'm just going to tell it. I'm just going to say it's almost like a biscotti. So I decided to relate them back to something that is crunchy and viscous. Dump the churro into the spicy hot chocolate. I can still work with this.
You're not getting treats tonight.
Hopefully.
How's the soil looking?
Now you definitely know why.
It's nowhere near.
Keep your face out of the litter box.
We're coming down to the Marty hasn't tried a single rice bowl. He's gonna sing it.
Alf! God damn it.
5 minutes.
Come on.
And time is up. I got nothing. Yep. Yeah.
All right. So, what we're going to do
Forming in front of me. But our biggest concern at this point is that our whole situation where we're about to be doing that fancy. Hi, guys.
hopefully that's better. All right. We'll see. Feels better.
I've got a lot of hungry people staring me in the face. So I'm learning names, I'm finding out where people are from. My daddy was from New York City. I'm doing everything I can do to keep the guests distracted. He left, he got a school in Alabama, and he stayed for the third grade.
We're just going to do one of these.
They don't want people to run away from the fact that there's chicken on the show. It's super, super delicious. So I'm doing my best to sell it. I got thrown a little twist. But this morning I tasted it and I think we just put on something else. Why not? It's not like a regular chili. We're I thought how you dumped it in a spicy hot chocolate. They were crispier than I thought that they would, but I'll have to run with it at this point. What for you too?
Finally, the oil reaches 350 degrees.
Not quite 6. So we'll put it down as 5.
It
Now,
shakes a little while you're doing
but
like that.
like this. This isn't so bad, guys. I did 5, but I pushed for 6. So we're just going to put it down as 5.
For yourself, not literally yourself. You want a crab cake? Very much. All right, enjoy.
Delicious crab cake. Even the chips are delicious.
There it is. One of the battery recycling companies that they have that comes into the site recycles car batteries. Dropped off. Well, I'm not going to go and fill that out yet because we're going to do one more before we get to the next set of animals. Dropped off a pen for me. This pen has been writing so nice. And as a security officer, that makes me happy. Yeah, it really does. A good pen always brightens my day. That's why I stick with Bic pens. Not Dick pens, which I imagine hold some value to Alf, but Bic pens. Once he tips over. Well, what do you expect, man? That's what you get. You had me move it, and now it's just in a very inconvenient place. I mean, I guess I could do this over here. Here. Let's see how we can fuck up the situation worse. And I guess I can take you guys and put you over in this corner and you guys watch the ass. Jesus. Do you get a gun for work? I do not like saying whether I am armed or not, but let's just say there's plenty of ways for me to defend myself at the site. Put it that way. Whoo, my God. That egg is coming in strong. Ooh. Well, I think it's legitimately working that arm because I can see the vein starting to poke up right there. The vein was already sticking up out of this arm. So I might be replacing typical dumbbell curls with pull-ups and just sticking with pull-ups. Well, yeah, you're literally in freaking Europe. All right, you don't get to see guns unless they're held by the Queen's Guard. You know, here in the USA, you can have yourself a gun collection. Personally, I like the idea of collecting old, I wouldn't call them relics, but like World War II guns. I love the M1 Grand. And apparently, if you do it right, you can get them for fairly cheap. They are old school U.S. military. You know, used to be here in the United States a long time ago, you can order submachine guns out of a catalog. But because the legislators, being legislators, can no longer do that without having a seal of approval or a stamp, I believe it is. You need to pay to be able to have a fully automatic weapon. Rude. It's not illegal to own, but more restricted. You gotta jump through more hoops, and if I'm not mistaken, you've gotta prove that you absolutely need one. I could be wrong, but here in the United States, the only thing that'll prevent you... By the way, they do have background checks here in the United States. I don't know. Maybe it's different via state, but here in Oregon, they have a ridiculous level of background checks, both state and I believe more so federal, that can get you pinged, and then you've got to go and talk to somebody about getting your name off of a list somewhere before you can get a firearm. So it's not like we don't have background checks. People that are claiming that it's easier to get a gun than it is to do much of anything else, they are full of shit. Open carry, 7-day wait here. Well, what they're running on is this idea that individuals who are looking to shoot up any number of public areas do so in spur of the moment. So they give you a 7-day waiting period to try and entice somebody to maybe not. Hasn't worked yet. It is, in some cases, that bad that you need a gun. It is. Not in a lot of cases, but definitely if you're going to be spending a lot of time in the bad parts of like Portland, Oregon, or Salem, or even here in St. Helens, I imagine, open carrying while you're out hiking because there's a fucking elk nearby, you know, reasons to carry. So, and when it comes to law enforcement actually going and taking criminals off the street, yeah, they'll take them off the street, but in 24 hours, a judge will have them out back onto the street. Yay, Oregon! Really standing up for victims. All right. One, 2, 3. What? Practice, practice, practice. By the way, I'm counting my forehead going over the bar as an actual pull-up until I can actually do a pull-up. All right. Yeah, I was like, I am an Indian in the land of cowboys and Indians. Of course I need a gun. Historically speaking, he's not wrong. If you've actually gone and looked up the history of the Native Americans and how things transpired between them and the United States government, he's not wrong. And what's super fucked up, during the Revolutionary War, Native Americans actually fought alongside of the colonial folk to earn the freedom of the colonial folk. And then what happened was, once the Union was organized, the fucking colonists, like, apparently forgot. Stop chewing on plastic. It's almost like when we ate lead paint. Anybody else remember lead paint? It had a fantastic aftertaste. Very metallic. Actually, the Republicans are more likely to join you on that now.
I'm so excited to see what we next. Not only does he have these incredible ideas, but this shows he's got the culinary expertise. I really see like the stars of golden brown.
Especially with more people reminding them that the entire idea of the Republican Party at first was that the government get off the main man's back, get off the individual's back. We got Republicans, the same thing with a lot of the Democrats, that certain government officials can do no wrong. Bitch, all politicians are suspect. All of them. I don't care what they say and how good they look on camera. You know, the things that they're willing to say during these hearings to try and win over the populace, to one up the opposition. At the end of the day, every politician is suspect. They all got there the same way. The same fucking way. Lobbying. That explains a lot, but he's living the dream. He's living the dream. He's living multiple dreams while awake. Those gosh darn hallucinogenics. He's going on a trip. It's his favorite rocket ship.
Each team had its own unique spin on the food court experience. But we felt that one team, more than the other two, left us wanting to come back for more.
Alright.
So congratulations, you're all safe from elimination.
Stamer? The fuck is Stamer? Is that a British dude? Oop! Let's not do that.
The person who will be up for elimination is we didn't see our usual shining Winky today.
I don't vote. A lot of people are coming to the conclusion that there's no reason to vote. Here in the United States, it's becoming kind of truer and truer as things progress, because the two-party system has given rise to corruption within the establishment at such a level that you can literally track it. Recently, certain members of Congress have pushed to do away with what basically amounts to insider trading. Members of Congress were actually utilizing the stock market, trading on the stock market, and were coming out as millionaires on both sides of the aisle. And I think they recently passed a bill that puts a stop to that. So there are going to be a lot of politicians leaving because they can't abuse the system.
I've always been tough. I've always been very assertive, and I've always taken care of myself. harsh person. I really hope that I don't face at home because I come off as being.
You're fine. Okay, that's. I can't spell his name. Oh shit. All right. Oh really? Come on. Gio said, "Let's move away from politics before Micah hears us."
I'm not that bad anymore.
Anymore. Even Vatican City politics, dude, that's bad. Look at her. This is our Asian forest scorpion. As you can see, her plating has kind of slid closer back to being that this little beauty right here seems to have a digestive process that's more in tune with the majority of animals out there. Come on, phone. This phone makes me want to snap it in half. There we go. Alf is only a character. Are you telling me you're verbally assaulting me because you're looking for lulz? Sir, that is... Come on, register my damn finger. I'm not looking for relight. I'm looking for that. Okay. All right, here we go.
So, I hate to say it, but the girl next door is gonna have to put some drill marks on the
There we go. This is biofluorescence, not to be confused with bioluminescence, which occurs strictly within the constructs of a living organism. Biofluorescence is a chemical reaction that requires an outside source of UV light. Case in point, the black light that I'm using here. When it hits the scorpion, it causes a reaction which reflects light back out at a frequency that we can see. Just a little bit better. Okay, a lot better. The black light you can kind of see. The scorpion, yeah, it pops. Now, my running theory thus far is that scorpions can see the UV spectrum a little bit better than we can and can see each other at night. That would be one of the main reasons why this genetic trait has persisted through so many species of No, I think we're good today, Geo. Literally, what he's talking about is the door frame. It looks like a murder scene. For those that don't know, genetic materials tend to light up when they are hit with a black light. Let's see, what time is it? It is, oh my god, it's almost 10 o'clock. All right. sorry, child. We don't want our arachnid shaken or stirred. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go and fill this back up. I will be right back. Yes. So like blood as well. I don't know about saliva.
Hello everyone, my name is Lindsay. Let me tell you about a story when we immigrated from South Africa. My parents didn't have a whole lot of money, and my mom always had to think of creative ways to bring us back to South Africa, so she always used alcohol. Alcohol never hurts. This is spice rum sauteed chicken, and add a little bit of spice rum to it to elevate it to that next level of sophistication. Make a simple dish into an extraordinary dish.
I feel like you and Nikki have exactly opposite issues and challenges. Nikki has natural work that has come through you.
All right, Alf. Have a good night. Now let's go check on Charlotte. Charlotte is a white knee tarantula, another tropical terrestrial tarantula from South America. She does have urticating hairs, which means that she can throw the the booty hairs at me. The ass hairs of despair that get everywhere.
She's doing something that took me several years to master. I'm proud of her. Guys, have given us a lot to figure out. We'll call you guys back in after we finish. Thank you so much. Thank you guys.
I really love her food. I think she's really got fantastic food trucks. There is a toughness to her, which I like. I like her spirit. The question is,
Okay. Here we go. All right. That right there is Charlotte in her wonderful glory. She's got herself a little bit of a mat in there. Could be a mold mat, could be a mat that she put up there because of food that she ate. It would be nice if she ate a little bit every now and then. I have the sneaky suspicion that this critter is an adult female now, which means that she is going to be off feed just a little bit more than usual. We're not going to go and mist it too much. She doesn't really appreciate it being overly moist. She's an odd duck. Or, I guess you'd say an odd tarantula. Alright. Why should I continue? Alf is not the. Hey, look at me. Look. Alf is not the critter cult. I will continue for Wolf. All right. So we have here. It's too bad that she's not out. I think she must have overeaten because there are no crickets left in that cage that I can see. If I progress, hold on. First of all, I think this needs to be more so like this. There we go. That needs to be more like that. I think. Yeah, that makes more sense. She might have overeaten. I will continue so I can see it tip. You're not right. You're wrong. All right. We've actually been able to do more sets, I think, today than we were able to last Sunday. So. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoop. Yeah. Kind of. I think we're on a gradient here. Oh, stop it. Shut up. Let's try that. All right, that's better. My foot kept hitting the crossbar that's down here, and I was starting to get paranoid that I was going to go and try to pull myself up, and it was going to smack and break the top of my foot. So, yeah. I didn't fall. Shut the fuck up. Smart ass. Pulled my foot back to make sure it didn't hit the bar. And yeah, you know, it might have tipped a little bit. But I didn't prove you right. Jesus. Oh my God, Critter, are you okay? Thanks for asking.
You're welcome. Hey, get out.
I wish there was a way to use the straps. No.
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah?
Can't you just have it set up the same way, but don't go up as high, just like, don't make it look farther than
Oh, talking about the dips. I thought you were talking about him and what he said. Well, I looked at what he had said, and then I thought you were responding to him. I could technically have my back to the wall to the door in the other room, but I don't want to carry it all the way in there. I need to be more careful with how I have this situated. Whew. see that brain cell is still functional. All right, so
Being that the grill is my favorite thing to do as far as cooking, I feel like this is a week where I really need to focus on being that neighborly.
1, 2, 3. Oh nope, just 4. Oh fuck. So 9. Ooh. Let me do these. That fucking rubber band shit, that is rough on the skin. All right. Let's bring the discussion over here. All right. Huh. Where did I put the water? There it is. Shit. What? The crickets in the water dish for the snake. Oh my god. I don't even know where they're coming from. Alright, so we're going to take care of this right here. Alright, so this, of course, he's going to be on the wrong side of the cage. That is a Harpicdera pulchripes male. Okay, let's go through this. So, I think it's a male. However, it is not acting like a standard adult male tarantula. Generally speaking, adult male tarantulas, once they hook out, will start seeking out a female. They will become restless in their cages. They will speak back to the bottom of the enclosure, the dirt, if you would. They'd crawl underneath it. They'd rub their, on the web, and then they would dab their, on their pedipalps, and then they would go to try to tickle a female's fancy. That is Next up, we have our Lasiociano sazamai. This critter is a tropical terrestrial tarantula, just like the Theraphosa, Lasiodora tarantula. This critter is generally found in the same area as the Lasiodora parahabana. However, this geo, you're not going to go in the wheel. You will get an invite to the funeral. Is it going to switch? So this is our little escape artist. Buddy. I don't think so. Yeah, that is the hope. Now he is apparently eager to go and find himself a female, so we have got to be a little cautious. Let's go get the mister. He looks like he's in the act right now. Yeah, the act of trying to escape. Bum ba bum 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 ba bum 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 banana banana. Little shit. Alright. This one up. Then we got, after we're done with the tarantulas, we gotta go and quickly change out little guy's water because the fact that there are crickets in his water dish. Again, they're not even full grown crickets, they are half grown. They had to have hatched, they've had to have grown, and then they had to have fallen into his water dish. Life finds a way. God damn it, Jurassic Park. Alright. Alright. For those that don't know, that's, I believe, one of the things that Malcolm said on Jurassic Park is life finds a way. This is our other Lasiosiano male. They are both leggy. This one has got a better demeanor. Frog DNA, yes. We use frog DNA to complete the code. Don't. How's that go? Don't some frogs reproduce asexually? Duh. You think that the scientists would have, gone through and made sure it wasn't that particular species of frog that they used? Could you imagine if they used axolotl DNA? Fucking T-Rex would be half dead, regenerate itself, and then come back for seconds. You can't shoot it in the head enough, it'll regrow its brain. Be a fucking horror movie. Yeah, it really should have. Alright, so go over here. Cut off. That's a Hydra. I don't know if we're going to need that egg carton just yet. I think we might have plenty. But we need to go. And this Thursday, we actually have a squat bar to use. So I'm excited. We will be squatting over 100 pounds rather than just the standard 50. Okay, honey. The fuck was that? Okay, you can turn off. Alright. Alright. Little guy, I'm gonna have you move away from the spot in the cage where you are sitting. Because you are actually right in the way.
I think your challenge will be how you keep this big, vivacious, fun person. And now that the time constraint is constraining yourself.
Yoan's not coming over tonight, is he?
So, Christina, what do you think?
Make sure the cats don't get in here.
And the food, one of my favorites.
I love the combination of the tough look and the piercing.
Hi, little guy.
And she seems so.
How's my biggest boy doing? You want to take a little ride? Oh shit, sink. Fuck.
I'm the first generation in this country from Mexico. Today I have made for you a very special adjustment. It is stuffed with creamy butter and squash and mine. From my table to yours, from my heart to yours, one of this right back. I get to the end and I realize I still have 30 seconds left. I couldn't do it myself. I didn't know. I can see that it's 30 seconds left. I just stand there and I smile and I wait for 30 seconds to pass so that I can begin my Q&A. And I feel really uncomfortable. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yes? Party. In television. Very difficult. Yeah, this is not an entry-level job you're competing for. This is the big league. On Entertainment Tonight, the show that I'm on.
For those that don't know, this right here.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. This is a perfect opportunity for me to tell another story.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm kind of busy trying to get this little one's water dish taken care of. He just got woken up from a deep sleep. He's just like, what the fuck is going on? Look at that monster. All right.
One of my favorites.
Ooh.
My whole point of view is about family style. So I have to tell a story that kind of conveys what it was speaks to.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ivan Wong. I was born
Still don't understand how crickets wound up in the water dish.
Every year, when my grandmother
Little guy, what have you been up to?
I am eating delicious smells of onions. And it was actually like little savory cornmeal, kind of like real tasty. And it's a staple.
Oh, come on, who put that in the window?
I mean, this is, remember, it's the most important thing in the world.
Let's make life 10 times more difficult than it needs to be.
Upspeak is when you go up again with someone. And your authority. I just think you have. And what is food important to you?
It's, it just brings people together.
That's a good answer. But any English definition would say that answer. What about Yvonne?
I want to open up and I can't open up and I don't know why I can't open up.
All right, little boy.
Scattered in the walls for whatever reason. I'm afraid and embarrassed to let everybody into my world. It's not always
Hair strangulation.
story would make a headline.
Oh, fuck. Not yet. Time to get some water up. Oh, sorry, little guy. Are you okay? Boop the snoop. All right.
My mom's actually a native to New York. The Italian lady came over to Hawaii in search of simple life. Then a laid back Hawaiian and created the standing in front of you today. Now, the perfect bite that I have in front of you today is a crispy wonton, has a little bit of smoked salmon, a little Asian relish, and it's topped with a homemade wasabi aioli. So I want you to join me in Izzy's Boys Thailand.
Izzy?
Hello, Susan.
You thought you were in Crimson Hope Solo?
I was thinking, I definitely want to eat his food, but I was like, we needed a little bit more energy for the yeah.
Hey, Amy, I thought you were saying a lot of the right things, but you were nervous. You know, and how you
Go.
little tentacles tight, and just not only about so much about you. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Like I said,
Awesome. Okay.
I do think he needs to kind of break that discomfort. But I mean, that's a hard thing to do. I'm a little concerned that we're still talking about loosening up in front of the camera.
Who are the other two people here?
It's always, a version of
They're silently watching,
I don't want to tell a personal
waiting
story.
for the opportune moment to announce their presence.
Perfect bite. I'm really hoping this is enough. Fine. I'm waiting for it. I had to think of something that was like perfect bite.
Well, no.
Help a thing.
I thought about putting it back on the drying rack, but that's probably not a wise idea.
Favorite cornbread.
All right, we're gonna get him put away. By the way, this is your standard ball python. They are incredibly docile. Like them, you don't want to be pulling this right here. This will get you bit, but with ball pythons, at least the ones that I own, they seem to be pretty all right.
And then I was just going to be myself and go out there and tell them the story.
All right.
Unfortunately, I did not. I wish I learned a little bit about feeling more.
Oh, little. I don't even have time to do another set. It's already time for bed. I'm pretty sure the crickets should be fine. We'll check on them tomorrow.
It was exactly Thanksgiving in like 1 minute.
And remember, I better not see you on the news. The snake is very happy with pets. I don't care who says otherwise. There are some ball pythons that I swear to God have an emotional spectrum that dips into happiness. Have a good night. Stay safe. And remember, Alf went to bed. Did it not? Oh my God. All right. Shows that I clicked on it this time, guys. Hasta mañana.